Hello. Welcome back to my channel, Charm Wisdom. My name is Anna, and I'm back with another pick a card for you guys today. It is finally October. Happy birthday to all my Libras. I'm only saying that because, yes, I'm a Libra, and it's my birthday on the 7th. But nonetheless, happy birthday to all my Libras and my fellow Scorpios. It's already October, it's spooky season, it's fall season. That's when, all that good vibes. It's my favorite season. I think it's everyone's favorite season. But I love, October, November, December, like all those 3 months. I love it. But anyways, down below I will have a wish list to my Amazon, so anybody would like to support me to shower me with some blessings and just give me a little birthday gift, then who am I to say no? It will be down below. But nonetheless, we're going to be talking about October. So what is it that we need to know for the month of October? We have 3 piles in front of me. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So we're going to be talking about some guidance or just in general what wants to pop out for you for the month of October. And we're also going to be diving into finances, career, and love. And those 3 topics are going to be very simple and very, I don't want to say vain, but very simple and straight to the point. So those parts may or may not resonate with you, okay? But overall, the main topics is in regards to the whole energetic vibe of the month, okay? So 3 piles, timestamps will be down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Bye. All right, pile 1. So if you pick pile 1, then this is your reading. So what is it that you need to know for the month of October 2024? I feel like this, I don't know why I said 2024, because I feel like this year has been a pivotal year for you. I feel like there's been a lot of change. There's been a lot of activations, a lot of transformation. You could call this your makeup year or your breakup year, depending on what side of the spectrum you're on, or the side of the line, side of the perspective. Hold on, it's because I'm being shown something. I'm seeing like someone switching rooms. Again, I feel like this is giving me things that you outgrown, spaces that you have outgrown. I feel like this is also, breaking the boundaries of the mind. So you guys could have a whole different type of mentality as we're getting closer to the end of the year. I'm seeing a lot of fish. I'm seeing fishes in a pond, and I can see the reflection of the moon. This is giving me koi fish. This is giving me Pisces. So this could be, endings. Endings that you already closed off. Endings that you're closing off. I feel like there's a lot of intuition, activations. A lot of strong emotional senses. I mean, your doggy senses are going to be on point. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to reveal these cards at the end. The love, money, career. But let's talk about the overall energy for the month of October for pile 1. Pile 1, what do they need to know? Like how I was talking about the different side of the spectrum, different side of the line, different side of the perspective, right? So we have perfect timing, and we have number 29, so 9, 10, 11. So this is all about alignment. As we can see here with the clock, as we can see with that energy here, I feel like there's a great balance between duality between a lot of you guys. I feel like there's some sense of union here, but again, there's a sense of like coming out of this shadow work, coming out of this shadow period, coming out of the valley of shadows, and coming into this Teletubbies type of, land, or like where you're watching the sun just come up, and like the Teletubbies, right? When you're like, I don't know. I'm a millennial. I'm a 90s baby, so I remember watching Teletubbies and watching the freaking sun just come up all happy and jibbity. So I feel like that's the energy that you guys are walking into, a lot of you guys. So there is a lot of planning. I feel like you guys been patient a lot with your growth, patient a lot with the shifts. There's been a lot of truth being illuminated. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 4 is it's being illuminated here. So again, something maybe in regards to the 4th house is being illuminated. Could be in regards to the house, home aspect, regards to emotions, and in order to our childhood wounds, or even inner child wounds, or even could be, you know, motherly wounds. Whatever this is, something that has had to do with the home, with it, whether it be within or without. So we have lucky. So there's a lucky streak coming in for you guys for the month of October. So you guys should definitely use this energy to your advantage, because I'm seeing, as you know, as we have a horseshoe here. So, but this is also giving me the energy because, you know, when horses have their shoes on, you can hear them, right? You can hear them coming. You can hear them make noise. But this is giving me an energy of move in silence, okay? Not to make too much noise or too much fuss, okay? 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have another 11. So 11. Again, I feel like there's going to be an activation you guys are currently going through, especially with this eclipse energies that we're in right now, in between eclipse energies. So I feel like between the portal that could have happened, you know, or started or activated when it was the 7-7 portal, or the 8-8 portal, or the 9-9 portal, or whatever, depending. But I feel like it's going to be ending with you on the 11-11 portal on November. But there's something here, a big alignment. Pile one. Yeah, so we have guardians of the land, protection. So again, moving in silence. Okay, moving in silence, because there is more abundance coming in here for you guys with 2 and 1 adding to 3. So a lot of Empress energy, a lot of active manifestation, a lot of active co-creation, a lot of active attraction. Okay, so you guys are going to be attracting a lot in, but at the same time, you know, just how the light attracts, you know, all this energy, it also attracts moths. So just be wary of what you are attracting. Again, the shadow energy, you know, move in silence, you know, internal now. So we have card number 12. We have bebida, card number 15. This is giving me celebration. Something is being offered to you, or will be offered to you, because this is giving me like he's offering something, and this is coming with a sense of celebration. We have a new beginning. Yes, there's a new cycle starting for you guys in the month of October. There could be a celebration. Someone could be discovering or realizing that they're pregnant. For other people, there's just a new beginning here coming in regards to whether it be a job, a new door, a new path, new job. But overall, this is a new cycle in your life, and this is feeling more uplifted cycle. This is feeling more or less of a burden that you're not carrying. And then we have full moon and Leo, go wild. Yeah. This is giving me energy of like it's time to like fully enjoy life and live life. I feel like October is going to be a very good month for you guys. My pile 1. For the month of October. What do they need to know for the month of October? Pile one. We have the 6 of Cups, so there's more balance, more emotional balance coming in. I keep hearing like that's the, I don't know, that rhyme, when it comes like, let's say when they're like making fun of you, like, you know, like jazzing in, Addie sitting in a tree, first comes love. Like I'm hearing that song. I'm trying to look for, where's this? I want to look at the book and what it says. So Within you is a great strength and courage. However, just because you can manage to keep going when you are drained or stressed, it doesn't mean you have to do so. You are encouraged by your higher guidance to request assistance and letting go of tension within your mind and body. You will gain energy through this release and perhaps even see things in a new and more optimistic light. Shifting into a more present, relaxed, and enjoyable state of being will help you overcome the past and successfully create your future. And that's what I'm feeling like a lot of you guys are getting out of that energy, or have been closing out those type of cycles, right, in our lives of so much tension, of so much, where it's like give, and where you have to heal, do, create without basically not receiving enough in return, or receiving anything at all in return, right? It's like you had to go through that sense of trusting and thriving type of energy, that flight and mode type of energy, fight or flight mode type of energy. But I feel like there is more balance coming in, because we have the Five of Pentacles and it's in reverse. So again, a lot of you guys are letting go of those limited beliefs that you had surrounding certain potential, certain doors, certain opportunities, even with surrounding yourself here, okay? I feel like there is a rebirth when it comes to the self here as well. We have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are going to be busy at work here. You guys are going to be busy, mastering something. And I feel like maybe this is something that where you guys been doing, right? Been busy in mastering yourself, mastering a certain craft, mastering a certain skill, mastering, this fucking life, right? Or this life of ours, this path of ours, whatever it is. But there is divine justice coming in here for you guys, my pile one. There is definitely divine justice. And again, like, for liberation, there's a sense of liberation that has occurred for you guys, okay? So that's what I am feeling and seeing for you guys. But there's definitely new beginnings here, and I feel like this gonna be the catapult for other new beginnings that are right behind that. So let's talk about our career energy for the month of October. So we have intention, and then we have rejuvenating rain, clear the past, heal the present, and then we have 2-2. Okay, so with my pile one, when it comes to career here, I feel like a lot of you guys have released something when it came to career, or are currently releasing something within your energy right now, and where you're being called to focus more on the intention of something new, the intention of creating something new, because you guys are sitting on a potential. Again, you guys are sitting on a new beginning here, but you are needing to listen to your intuition, because with that 22 is all about taking that action and listening to our intuition and taking grounded action as well. Because I'm also seeing the Chariot energy here with my my pile one. So again, it's time to it's time to focus on our destiny. It's time to focus on our mission. It's time to focus on our sense of purpose, especially when it comes to career. Because if this is whatever you're doing when it comes to career is not bringing fulfillment, then it's time to change that. And a lot of you guys have been, maybe picking up that energy with through your intuition, letting you know what, it's time to clear this energy. It's time for a new job. It's time for something better, bigger, or whatever this is, right? Something more fulfilling, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to want to be testing the waters as well in the month of October. This could be new projects, new career paths, something totally different. But I feel like there is a strain on an income here, and I feel like this what is it called? What the Beavers do? I'm trying to remember. Come on, Spirit. What is it shit called? The Beaver Dams. So I feel like there could be a dam there around, and where maybe you're like, okay, I want something more. I'm being strained here, whether it be my time, my money, my energy, whatever it is, I'm being strained here. So there's a need to unlock this energy so that I could bring in more. How can I bring in more? And this is where it's going to be a lot of reflection energy here. And here with as well as the owl that is holding on to the wishing, the dandelion wish thing. It's like saying, just wish, like literally wish. This is like giving me North Node energy, but this is also letting like, hey, it's like just wish on a star and release your attachment and allow it to be, or to become what it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't hold any attachments to results here. Like, just literally just flow with it. wish upon it, believe in it, trust in it. Then we have strength here. So have the strength, have the courage to release yourself here from something, okay? Because this could be a lot of heavy energy surrounding work or career. It's like on this energy, like I don't know what to do. Like I'm miserable here. I'm not getting my fulfillment. All my mental health is declining here. Whatever it might be, okay? It's what I'm feeling here. And you guys are getting a lot of Leo energy, a lot of Lion energy. So this could be a lot of creativity that could be flowing, and it's just helping you and trying to attract a different path, a different career that it's different from what you're used to. And this could be feeling a little scary, so maybe that's why a lot of you guys could be having some type of contradiction or some type of fight with that. So let's go into our finances. What do we need to know? And again, like we have another, and if that sense of like waterfall energy here. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunities here for you, okay? So we have most don't stop to think, but both having money and not having money make fantastic adventures possible that wouldn't otherwise be possible. Same goes for having and not having anything else. Everyone's a winner in time and space, the universe. Exactly. And I feel like sometimes, there could be droughts in your money. Sometimes it's good, sometimes there's droughts, but I feel like there's more possibilities to bring more of a sense of stability, to bring more of a sense of flow into your life. But again, you have to believe. You have to be able to align yourself with that energy, because once you align yourself and allow yourself that opportunity, then you become a winner in time and space, meaning that anything could be possible at any time and space, right? At any given moment that you align yourself with that energy, and that catapults you to where you need to be or where you're supposed to be, okay? So for love, we have, you might not know, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, the universe. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path here. So this is giving me energy of this energy of like, why do I keep going through these lessons in love? Why do I keep experiencing the same totally different shit? Why do I keep giving my all to someone and I don't receive the same in return, type of thing? But again, this is also just a reminder that what you're going through is for your greatest and highest good. It's for your self-worth, it's for your self-respect, it's for your self-love, okay? And for others, I do feel like someone here has been thinking about you. You might be dreaming about this person. You might be thinking of a certain someone more recently than what you do, or don't even, maybe you don't even think, but you've been thinking of starting someone, or someone has been coming into your energy, or you just haven't intuitively been picking up on someone's energy. Is because they've been thinking about you, okay? And that's all I have from our pile one. So I hope this helps, I hope this resonates. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. All right, pile two. So if you pick pile two, then this is your reading. This is your October forecast. So these cards at the top is in regards to love, money, career, but I will go over it at the end. So we're gonna go over the overall energy for October. So before I even started you guys' reading, I took a break to eat Mama's burrito right now. But this is just kind of came as a reminder of, maybe taking a break, finding breaks or taking more breaks in the month of October, or maybe you guys are getting out of this big break gap. This could have been where Spirit probably could have benched you for a while, and tagged you out for a while in order to recover, to rejuvenate, to upgrade, to activate, to heal, whatever it is that you needed to do within that, during that absence of self, and however it might be playing out in your life, okay? A lot of you guys could have been feeling like your hands have been tied, but in reality, they were not. They were not. They were just out of your control. Out of your control. My pile too. Out of your control. There's this magical door, and that it's waiting for you there for you to open it. Because the door has been there. It's giving like this Four of Cups energy. It's like there's a door there. There's a cup there that you haven't opened or explored. But I feel like you're going to be opening this door very soon, because I've seen someone opening the handle, pulling the handle. And because it's off to the side. I see it off to the side, and it's like everything's pointing that way. But it's like I'm looking forward, and ahead of me there's nothing but a darkness. But to the side, all I see is this door, and it's wooden. It's big. It's gonna look kind of like a hobbit door, like this big thick doors, and it's like full of moss all around it. And that's all I see. And this steps leading towards that door. But let's see. October. Woo. Let me ground myself as getting out of that vision. I just opened my eyes and I just felt very ungrounded. All right. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video. Neighbors be acting wild sometimes. Okay, let's see. Pile one. What do they need to know? So we have self-respect and worthiness. Self-worth, affirmations, independent, motivated. I feel like you're seeing yourself through a different light. It's like there's more admiration and love for yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys are my leaders. My empress and emperors, my superstars, my ones that are meant to be in the limelight. You are very independent. And I feel like you bring a lot of motivation and inspire a lot of people around you. We have friendship here. We have peace. I feel like there's been a lot of changes to the friendships here. I feel like there's been a lot of energy, maybe clashing with friendships. Maybe this is giving me the energy where I was talking about, where your hands felt like they were tied, but it was out of your control. It was out of your control. You couldn't control what was happening. So with number 35, we have adding to 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have another 8 here. So we have 8, 8. So I feel like there's this is bringing karma. But for you guys, it's bringing good karma. But there is some karmic justice happening here on your behalf, on those that were taking advantage of your energy. What comes around goes around, I'm hearing. And this is giving me the energy of like peace, like, you know, like I've been doing me, like I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I've been minding my business. I've been in my own lane. I've been focusing on the intention of peace and bringing in peace. But I feel like something was broken here with the arrow. Because the arrow also reminds me of the arrow of peace. We have law of attraction, action, thought, feeling, diligence. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. There is a lot of affirmation. There is like a lot written on the wall here for you guys. My pile too. And number 26, adding up to a 8. A lot of 8 energy here. There's more balance. There's good karma. There's momentum here coming from my pile too. I feel like the headspace is in a different area. It's in a different headspace. It's in a more positive energy here, more thoughtful, more diligence. And again, he's like, I am beautiful, confident. There's a lot of good affirmations here. A lot of you guys could have been working with affirmations, could have been working with the law of attraction, and you are a very good manifester. You attract a lot. You have perfected this. And everything through the mind. You guys have powerful minds. Powerful mindsets. But whatever you guys have been doing has been working for you guys. We have here last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. I feel like you guys have definitely closed out a karmic cycle here. Have closed out a lot of healing cycles. Have closed out contracts, karmic contracts here. I feel like there has been a lot of closing on a spiritual level. It's like I'm getting like this moment of silence. The calm after the storm. I don't even know if you notice the shift in my voice right now. You're in a different place now, Mapayo, too. You are in what you consider heaven on earth. There is a lot of love here. There is a new guide here that has stepped in for you, Mapayo, too. This guide is taking you to the next level. There's been a lot of backs that have been turned on you, but you never turned your back on yourself. We have Bluebird Spirit, happiness. Card number 7. I don't know what energy this was here or who came in right now, because I know you just noticed my voice shift again. This is a very powerful guide here. This is also felt like your higher self. There's a better connection with your higher self. You have activated your higher self, Mapayo, too. You have aligned yourself with your higher self, with the higher essence, with the divinity within you. So there is happiness coming in here for you guys, especially when it comes to maybe even the 7th house. And we are talking about the 7th house, which is Libra. October energy. Oof. Yep, we have new life. We have new life, new you. This is a new year. Maybe some of you guys are gonna be celebrating a birthday soon. We have cojetes, celebrations. You have a powerful guy next to you, Mapayo, too. And it's coming through as a ram right now. Or as a bull. However you want to see it. And then we have Key of Light. Oh my God. We have... Oh my gosh. You are that key. Kind of reminds me of today's wisdom and guidance that I shared about this door, about the ancestors and you being the key, that person being the key. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I suggest you do. But I want to look at the description in the book. And this is Archangel Michael loves you unconditionally and serves your soul journey. He brings you a spiritual gift now, the key of light. The key allows you to open any door, clear away any obstruction, and free yourself from any prison or enslavement, physical, emotional, or psychological. There is no need for you to feel trapped or locked out of a situation you want to get into. You now hold within your hands a divine key that will assist you in many ways. And again, I feel like you guys have been unlocking many doors. And we see so many doors here. It's like you guys went through all these doors and explored all these doors, worked through these doors, cleared out this energy. You've been doing a lot of healing. For my females, there's been a lot of womb healing. If you've been doing womb healing. But you guys have been losing your grip on the physical and emotional and psychological energy of it. Again, for some of you guys, I feel like that powerful guy next to you is Archangel Michael. But Archangel Michael has a message for you. You have the power of the divine in you. You have the ability to free yourself no matter whether it seems that another person or a set of circumstances or the entire world holds more power than you. Your power of freedom is unconditional. It doesn't require that outer circumstances change in order for you to be free. Though as you choose freedom, other circumstances often change radically. For now to be free, use the key of light. This means staying true to what you know for yourself. Gently and lovingly assert your truth now. Do not cave into the naysayers and fear generators. More specifically, do not collapse under your own old fears and doubts. Gently and persistently cleaving to the light within will bring you through any apparent obstacle, free you from any apparent prison, and ensure your divine destiny is fulfilled. All doors shall be open to you. You are given a gift of unconditional grace. So there's going to be a lot of doors opening up for you, my pile, too. A lot. I feel like there's also new friendships coming in here for you. I feel like there is soul family coming in for many of you guys. But this card is about making a joyful noise. It was the first time. Just because there weren't fireworks the first time doesn't mean there will never be fireworks. We're human, we're adults, we teach each other, we communicate. Fireworks don't just go off, bang, fireworks evolve. So again, I feel like there's going to be an explosion of emotions coming soon. I don't know if I feel like something with someone as well. This could be just a past life connection. This is giving me a past life connection. Again, soul family, soul tribe. There's so much beauty coming into your life, my pile too. Let's see if there are any tarot cards that want to come out. I feel like there's a new foundation. There's a clean slate for many of you guys. Again, there's new life, a new you. October is going to be very powerful for my pile too. Pile two. What do they need to know? Pile two. What do they need to know? Month of October. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We have Temperance. You have been learning how to temper your emotions, temper the cycles, and now you're in the sense of more confidence. Now you're in the sense of like, this is me, like this is I'm independent, I am self-employed, I'm an empress, I'm a leader, I'm in the space of my life that I've always dreamed of being. And I feel like a lot of you guys have been on your own for a while. We have Seven of Pentacles. You're about to reap your rewards. A good harvest is on its way to you, or pile two. There's more balance, just balance. You have the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords, and you have broken free from illusions, from projections set upon yourself or others, or from your family, from your lineage. A lot of healing the lineage. You have freed yourself. You have been freeing yourself. And there's the Ten of Cups coming in for you guys. A total fulfillment. Again, it's that heaven on earth energy that this guide brought forward. And this guide has so much love and compassion for you. Because the way that my voice just changed, I'm still like stuck on that. But anyways, let's keep it moving. So let's get into career for October. We have Cleansing Waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. And we have Magical Prayer. And look how they're both two different decks. And look how they're both like have their eyes closed. And they're just like in this sense of like, just like, I don't know, like so in tune with themselves, so in tune with their career, so in tune with their purpose, so in tune with their North Node, so in tune with what they're meant to be doing, or what they, just loving what they're doing, basically. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of love for your work coming in for the month of October. There's going to be the sense of like, oh, I'm so grateful to be doing it. I'm so grateful to be in this space. I'm so grateful to be employed by so-and-so. I'm so grateful to, work this, 3-4 hours a day or blah, blah, blah. I make still the money I want to make, blah, blah, blah. All that type of energy. And I feel like you guys have been working through purification here, meaning, and where you have been clearing a lot of disturbance, a lot of, things that weren't in depth here. Something that was not because you guys are my pile, like it's all in or nothing type of thing, and something here was an all in. But there's a vibrant life force being awakened within you. There's a lot of creativity. There's a lot of imagination. There's just a lot of flow. It's just a lot of beautiful energy surrounding your career. A lot. I feel like this could be my healers, my tarot readers, my Reiki healers, whatever you call yourself. I feel like this is my pile. This is your guys' pile. You guys are my leaders. And there has been changes, a lot of changes to your career path. And I feel like now it's going to be more stable, more grounded. But you have to move through intuition. My pile too. Move through intuition. For finances, see how we have a fog here? Like things weren't clear before and they're becoming more clear now. So we have, it's not a matter of whether or not you can afford it, swing it or handle it. It's a question of whether or not I can. And I can, the universe, exactly. You can. Anything you can create. And especially when it comes to finances, like anything, you could create anything. You can do anything. And you already are. You're already abundant. You have a huge fountain of influx of abundance. And again, abundance is not necessarily just finances and not just money. But this is just letting you know that there's plenty. And plenty more is coming. For love here we have, and we have that Saturn energy. If they once love you, they still do. Thanks for every single time you ever fell in love, whether or not it was obvious, whether or not it lasted, and whether or not you were loved back. It changed everything. Actually, you're always loved back. You change the universe. And then we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So for some of you guys, this could be an ex or someone from your past that could be returning into your life that is still in love with you, that still wants to make something work here. But again, pay attention to your intuition. If you feel like if it aligns with you, then, you know, again, by all means. But if you feel like it doesn't, then don't be afraid to close the door indefinitely with that person. But for others, this feels like a past life. This really, really feels like a past life connection, relationship that is coming into your life. And this person loved you in the past life. And I feel like this person's going to love you again in this life. And I feel like there's a sense of spark between you two. When you two come into connection, there's a spark that is going to be awakened. For those who have been single, for those who have not been, you know, in a connection, and for those who are in a connection, I feel like if you've been going through a hard time in your love life, there will be a reconciliation, a sense of reconciliation in the month of October. But I feel like there could be some turbulence here because we have some lessons to learn here with this Saturn energy. This person could be a Capricorn, Saturn energy, Aquarius. But yeah, that's all I'm getting from a pile 2. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Pile 3. To pick pile 3, then this is your reading. What is it that you need to know for the month of October? So the cards at the top is about your love, career, and finances, but we'll go over that at the end. But for now, we're going to dive into the general energy that Spirit would like for you to know in regards to the month of October. For you guys, your eyes are open now. Because every time I connect with Spirit, my eyes are always closed. And right now, my eyes are wide open. And I'm just like, why are my eyes open right now? So I feel like you guys are the blindfold has been released or removed. I feel like a lot of you guys are going through major eliminations this month. And it's funny because that's one of my intentions that I have for the candle ritual that I do for the collective on Instagram. So again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. In regards to revelations of truth. So I feel like there's going to be some revelations of truth. And again, some of it could be in regards to yourself or in regards to, things outside of you. But again, this is, I feel like you're wide open. There's awakenings. There's deep awakenings happening for you this month. I heard we're starting with the bang. Okay, we're starting with the bang. Let's see, pile three. What do they need to know for the month of... Ooh, see, the healing light spirit. Card number 8. Spiritual decree. Okay. Then we have new moon in Taurus. Know your worth. These activations is going to help you recognize your worth. These activations is going to help you attract better money, better stability. Okay, we're going to be able to release the procrastination when it comes to co-creation, when it comes to taking steps, and maybe even let it go of the hard-headedness, and the head heaviness, because we can see here there's a lot of, mental energy here going on with the spiritual decree. And it's 4-1 adds to number 5. So there could be a lot of movement, a lot of chaotic energy, a lot of fermented energy in the mind. And again, you're being called, see how I'm going like this? You're being called to focus on the core, focus on your heart space, focus on what matters, focus on yourself so that you can see the changes that you're wanting to see. At pile 3. Woo. Yep, so we can see that success that you desire. And you see how it just came up? I don't know if I showed in the video, but the card just jumped. And look, we have a secret spring. By knowing your worth, by being able to create the changes within yourself, by spiritual decree, you can activate the success, this secret spring in your life, this secret antidote that you've been searching for so badly. Then we have Rosario. That's my middle name. Hey. 7 and 3 equals to a 9. So this is because I feel like, when the Rosario, when I see the Rosario thing, it's prayers, right? Prayers done in segments, prayers done in shifts, prayers done in days, right? In cycles. And I feel like this is something that you guys have been doing, maybe even been stuck in the sense of cycles, or even been, working through these cycles, right? In parts. We have death. So there will be a death. And don't get scared now, because a lot of people, when I speak of death, they're gonna like, oh my God, is somebody gonna, like, just relax. A lot of it's more metaphorically speaking, spiritually speaking, okay? So we do have a death here, death of the self, death of the ego, death of whatever that it is needing to decay in our life so that we may thrive, so that we may grow, so that we may rise. So I do see there is shadow work here for you guys. Yep, look at this. Reality check. As I say that. Reality check. So I do see the Tower card now. So we have assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. So again, needing to be honest with ourselves and what we discover and what we see in the light. What becomes apparent to us. I know I was studying right there, but I want to read this card. Okay, here it is. You have been wondering what will happen next in your life, not realizing how much power you have to decide that for yourself. What do you wish to have happen next? Are you willing to use your divine birthrights of free will, voice, and empowerment to set the cosmic wheels in motion If your answer is yes, then it is time to speak your truth to the universe. Decree it, and you shall be it. You have been praying for help, okay? Praying, Rosario. You have been praying for help, asking for a map, and wanting directions. You are wise in the ways of the receptive, responsive approach to life. It is spiritually mature to trust the greater guiding power of divine to direct your course. And yet, the wishes in your heart are part of how that happens. Divine destiny is not something that just happens to you, but it is something that you co-create as a living spiritual being with free will and divine love beating in your heart. You are being honored for your ability to ask for guidance and wait for signs. You are also being asked to set intention and develop faith in yourself, to trust in what your heart yearns for, what you love so much that you are willing to go through the discomfort of growth to see it come to life. Exactly. Death. The discomfort of growth to see it come to life. It is time for you to have the experience of seeing your intention blossom into manifestation. This does not mean that you have to make things happen. You are not responsible for how your manifestation occurs. The universe unfolds according to its own genius, of course, but you are responsible for the words, beliefs, and intentions you express that are the seeds of your personal creations. The universe then responds in its own wise and powerful way. Mic drop. Okay, my pile 3. It's like you're being called to explore, but I feel like this exploration is within yourself. It's within your spirit. So that you can see yourself grow through the discomfort. Because I'm seeing you guys trying to break through the ground or have this sense of breakthrough in your life. And it's there, but it's again, you have to be able to believe it and co-create it and figure out what is it that you want in the first place. Pile 3. We have Knight of Wands. So you guys are going to be discovering your power in the month of October. You guys are going to be finding your power. But again, it requires you to be curious. It requires you to be courageous and to step into that embodiment, to step into that energy, to step into that timeline, to step into that space. You have to own it. You have to be confident. And again, death and rebirth. And this card did not want to go back in because it did not come out like this one. And it's the Devil card. So we are freeing ourselves from a false prison. Something is coming to light in October for you guys. And you guys are going to be able to set yourself free. And there's a death that's going to be able to come through and sweep away this energy. Because this is something that has been stuck in your head. You've been stuck in your head. A mentality. The way that you think. The way that you express yourself, the way that you experience life. It's too many cards. One more. Okay, 2 more then. You have the Page of Pentacles, and I was going to say Page of Intentions. So for you, my pile 3, it's all about intentions. What intentions? How do you work with your intentions? Do you set intentions throughout the day? Do you set intentions throughout the week? Do you set intentions for yourself? And do you have trust and faith in those intentions? So October is all about placing new intentions with that Page of Pentacles, planting new seeds. What is it that you want to track for the next 3, 4, 5 months? But don't expect for you not to receive a pushback through this sense of decree, through the sense of healing, through the sense of death, through the sense of discomfort and growth and expansion, so that you could discover the magician that you have within yourself. Because you guys are powerful manifestors, but you guys have not tasted a bit of this waters, this sacred waters, or the sacred abilities that you have within yourself. You limit yourself so much because of the devil energy. Your coping mechanisms, your toxic relationships, your toxic situations, your toxic way of thinking, of expressing yourself, or how you speak to yourself, how you treat yourself, how you demean yourself, how you put yourself down. That is all being exposed. Because that's what has been keeping you in this Two of Pentacles. It's like, I can't get a grip of myself. I can't get grip of my life. I can't get grip of this so-called journey. What am I supposed to be doing? What is my next step? How am I supposed to do this? How, when, where, what? Again, don't worry about all that. Worry about the intention. What is your intention? What is your next intention? And look at the Chariot. So that things could move forward. I feel like by the end of the month, I do see a lot more movement. But again, the mentality needs to change. Listen to your intuition. Connect with your emotions. Cleanse your emotions. Transmute your emotions. Turn it into power. Turn it into free will. Turn it into a choice and a decision. So that mind can change and you can become powerful. So let's get right into the career. So we have finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Exactly. And we have spark. So I feel like when it comes to your career, I feel like there is going to be a new heights for you to explore. And where there's going to be a sense of exploration, there's going to be a sense of new territory. There's going to be even a sense of a spark. Sparks are going to be coming in. I feel like there's more motivation coming in. I feel like there's more creative flow coming in. And this is going to help spark something new in your life, okay? But again, you have to open yourself up to the spiritual source. You have to welcome this sense of spiritual source. You have to welcome the ability of it, right? Or the trust that it could be something, even if it doesn't turn into something. You know what I'm saying? It's just that belief. That belief can take you and make anything happen. It can move mountains here for you guys, okay? I feel like for some of you guys are into music. I feel like there's going to be no new creation in music. When it comes to making music. Let's see, career. I feel like you guys are going to be finding sanctuary when it comes to career. And this means like if you might be, you know, without a job, or you might feel like your job is not cutting it, or you feel like you're not finding a sense of stability when it comes to career, you will be finding a sense of sanctuary, meaning something that where you can lean on, okay? So just, again, believe and trust and have faith in it. For your finances, we have with that winter energy, and we take and it says, so what if it takes a long time? So what if it's already taking longer than you thought? So what if it will still take longer? The day will nevertheless arrive, as it always does, when all your prior efforts, determination, and persistence will seem a paltry price indeed, as you are lifted irrevocably higher as by chariots of fire, again like chariots by fire, into realms previously unimaginable. And then you'll think to yourself, wow, that was fast. I can hear the music now, the universe. And look at music. I feel like some of you guys are going to be receiving messages or guidance through music, so pay attention to that. Especially if you hear music out of nowhere, hear music in, you know, in your head, blah blah blah, whatever it is, just pay attention to it. It's sending you signs and messages through music. But again, it's like you guys are like always so worried about, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'm not there, da da da. But it's like, okay, bitch, like you're gonna get there no matter fucking what, right? It's like you gotta have to believe it. You gotta have to keep going at it. You have to have a sense of devotion for yourself. That sense of devotion will open doors for yourself, because all this money and stuff and like that is all about devotion, and where you place that devotion, where you place that energy, okay? So just know that keep focusing and what is it that you want to co-create, and have this sense of determination and devotion for yourself, and you will be lifted by chariots of fire, like this says, and where things gonna be coming out of nowhere, like, oh my god, like, wow, like this is what I was like so worried about, like da da da, you know? So for love, we have, you guys are the only ones that got 2 cards in the love notes. So we have keep it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except of course for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now. The universe. P.S. Which sounds better, much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Guidance, attention, help, maybe love, always, criticism, never. The question was what to give others, if anything at all. Isn't it fun being you, the universe? And then we have heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like you're going to be finding yourself, expressing yourself more emotionally, maybe with someone special in your life, or you're just going to have a sense of support, a sense of help, sense of guidance in your circle, whether it be platonically or romantically here, or it could be a sense of like flirtiness, right? I do feel a lot of flirtiness here with this pile, whether it be in a connection or not in a connection here. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of, I don't know, a lot of someone here is gonna be saying I love you for the first time. Someone's gonna be expressing that they love you. Let's see. The criticism energies here again, but I feel like that's more towards yourself. I feel like a lot of you are going to be having a heart-to-heart conversation, honest conversation with yourself, and be like, is this person really who I want to be with? Is this person really who I want to spend the rest of my life with? I feel like there will be some honest conversations here that will be taken either with yourself or with someone here, okay? Again, either you see it as a positive or as a negative way. And that's all I have for you guys. So I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.